need to see them step up and be a better team than they were yesterday if they want to take down the Colossus.
JKS and Poison going to be holding the B bomb site here. Poison more towards the back. JKS, middle of the site, back of the bomb train. First smokes and flashes have gone down. JKS has been dinked out of the equation and he's instantly finished off. A good start to come in here with Gambit, but the retake is something they need to be careful of. Poison, he's going to look to keep himself alive in this one because he needs to bide his time and wait for that cavalry to come in and back him up.
There's a smoke and a kid on rush, and that's going to be so important if they were to get this to work. Hobbit finds a kill, finds another one. Nope, gets taken down by Config. There we go. Retake is on point. Smoke coming in as well. Config wins another duel and is falling apart for Gambit now.
Shiro trying to turn this around though. Poison falls as well. Now it's into a 1v1. The Fanny, he comes in with a pistol round. It was close and that pushback. A few shots through the smoke. He has a good idea that he might be hiding in it. Config on the edge as well. They've managed to point him in. And that's a really good start now from Complexity to come back into this round. Gambit, they thought they had the moves. They thought they had the opportunity there to play around the smokes. But Complexity played them at their own game.
JKS doesn't know. He's not aware.
He doesn't know about Hobbit, but the bomb is down, so they must realize that there are other players, other people around here. Hobbit will be able to activate onto JKS, but the quick trade comes in from Rush, leaving interns alone. JKS was the hero of that round. Nafany had done a great job creating space, triggering some rotations coming out of Complexity, and as they wanted to pounce towards that inner bomb site,
in the back of the site, he's checking every corner, he's doing the work needed here, he's being ever so patient with it, but Gambit, they're still not aware. They're going to look and wait to see if Hobbit can find a big lurk move to play off of here. JKS, he needs to be oh so careful. Oh, his feet were found. JKS does take a shot, but that's all he'll be able to do. Rush and Blame now have to be very careful. This is a winnable situation for Complexity for sure, but it's going to rely on Rush hitting some big shots here. He comes out and misses. Oh, the duck comes in. Inters. He takes down Rush, and now it's all on Blame. His position might be completely unknown. He may have the element surprise on his side. But now Gambit are together as a team. They're facing on to Blame. They've actually given them the 1v1s. This is not good. Shiro, 39 health against Blame. Blame is genuinely winning these kind of duels. This is where his big brain play comes in. The flash goes up. Oh, he just tucks out into it. Misses the shot. The nade's going out as well. He has to be careful. He has to duck away. Blame puts the smoke down, puts himself up high. He's trying to force Shiro out, but he's ducked himself away.
He lost him. He lost track of him. He doesn't know where Shiro is. Shiro had the best move at the best timing possible. You can see Blame absolutely convinced that Shiro is still playing close to him through the smoke, behind the side or something like that. But Shiro, oh, that Molotov could be
no.
To the left. Shiro has really made the best move possible now. It's about tucking in and making a gamble, and Shiro will win it. Great attempt by Blame. If you were right, he made it almost possible with that great spray. He had the best position as well. Being taken away from him, triggering obviously the reaction as we see on the minimap. JK is going to come to help his pal. Poison toying with the idea of regaining information. That is high risk, high reward. The zoom will be heard, that's information taken, but now you gotta get away. You're not gonna sustain that fight. That with the help of JKS and the FAMAS. I've never been able to use that weapon, but he can. First kill from JKS, second kill, beautiful from him. Repositioning on top, he's gonna walk towards lane now. Waiting, gambling, and Intern is here to punish him.
Now this is still winnable for Complexity though. JKS, he kept them at bay. The bomb has not been planted. Inters, he's looking to get up close and personal. He's trying to find a way to push the defenses of Complexity back. He doesn't want to allow him to have a full assault onto this side. Rush pops on through, and he does manage to get the kill onto Axar, but in the meantime, Config's gone down. Rush has been spotted. He loses his head as well. It's all up to Blame F now. It's definitely winnable. He's got the chance, but he can't get it done. A 10th round now for...
Speaking of possibilities, Nafany is willing to go and fight. He's showcased it many times. That's information taken. I think he saw a shadow, and indeed, wait a minute, he just lost that duel versus the UMP. Thank God Hub is here to help him. I thought he was done for.
Yeah, I was thinking UMP, that distance, no hope at all. Blame F, he's going to have nades thrown out towards him, but he still wants to try and push on this. JKS has to be careful, and he is. He's got the backup of Poison as well, and they deal with Hobbit. This is a great chance for Complexity, but they've actually taken a very forward position. They're taking space away from Gambit.
That's a risk. That is a risk. Interns seem to be aware. He is so aware of the situation. Jake is somehow winning that duel. Shiro now in 1 versus 2 on that position with the AWP. Not the gun you want to have. Preferring the P250, going the long way, but surely they anticipated. Surely they know he's coming from the side. Shiro's going to get the first one. Does he realize JKS is here as well? He should. That now the duel. The nade. It's going to be perfect. Or is it hiding behind the toilet? Somehow JKS is alive. Not for long. 2 versus 2. About 45 seconds to play with, but Complexity have interesting positions.
It is Rush on a scout, Blame F on a UMP. Blame
no, scout.
already tagged down. Shiro and Axel looking to push up into B. Rush has gone on higher, and they might go lower. It's all going to come down to this timing. They may not expect Rush from this position, which means he could potentially be good for one. He's going to go have a look around. He is going to check lower. This is the smart play to make. He comes up into it, but he's being tagged up. He gets the frag onto Axel, and that's absolutely huge. Shiro already down on 39 health. Blame F coming to give him the backup, but he's still quite far away. Rush having to go down there. That's just painful for Complexity. And now Shiro's position.
He's hurt him. He's hurt him.
Uh-oh, they saw each other. And Blame, he gets it. Shiro, he wasn't. Config slowly trying to work his way in. Could get double peaked. And they deal with him no problem at all. Again, we talk about that synergy from Gambit. And they dispatch of him. Axel spotted out more as Complexity want to try and swarm this A site. The smokes are down. Inters is spamming away with the USP. He gets away with that one, but they're all just getting headshots. This is Gambit, activated and ready. They're all together now as a team, as a unit. And Blame F, well, he may get one, but it's a one and done. The Fanny's close as well. They're going to try and see what they can do here with Complexity. Do want to push out. They've got the positions, but that's a headshot landed. And that's exactly what Complexity needed to start things off. Is it going to be enough, though, as Axel is pressured? More damage done towards him, but they can't finish him. And this, again, it starts turning in Gambit's favor. It may have won one kill to start it off with, but Complexity then exploded. And guess who was ready for it?
Can hold the B execute, what Complexity couldn't do in the first half.
Shiro, he's ready for it, and he does start off with the first. No refrag in there. Hobbit to back him up. This is beautiful from Gambit. Textbook and Config. He's having to push through the flames. Look how much damage he's chased. He may get this kill onto Shiro, but he's... What? Config, you are not supposed to miss those.
Oh, and he gets knifed. That round is the most heartbreaking round I have seen.
That is an alternate reality and a half, Maniac. Oh, that was legit. Honestly, I was just like, okay, Shiro's going to die, and then someone's going to refrag him. But no, he turns around.
You have to be a believer, James.
Batters him.
I thought you were a believer.
USP. I'm more than a believer. Yeah, I put my name on the line for this. I went all in on Gambit. And Gambit have gone all in on Train. More kills going their way, and Complexity. What did I say at the beginning? Do Complexity have the fight in him anymore? Doesn't seem like it.
I'm scared about what we see from the crosser placement. I'm scared about the shots. Feels like they're not quite activated. Maybe just caught a little bit off guard by what Gambit are putting on the table for this game. JKS trying to do something about the situation now. A minute to play with.
So there's no reason not to go for it. JKS with an 8, not connecting that one either. And with 14 seconds left, there should be no way. And there is no way. Gambit have won 8 out of the belt
to push Complexity. The back's against the wall. Inside's been tested in the past, and they always pass with flying colors. Shiro once again with the kill. He's doing it all. He's gonna peek again because why not? He's got the confidence and he's got the kill as well. It's only Blame F and Poison, 2 versus 5 with the hopes of NA in Europe and everyone, but it's not gonna be enough, James, is it?
They have got it all going from Shiro on for the ace. But guess who's coming from behind? Nathani comes in to close it out. It is a 16-5 victory for Gambit on their map pick of Train. And they have looked so good, so impressive. The same performance we saw yesterday. Some people would say, oh, it's a fluke, they shouldn't have won a game like that. No, this is a legit team who's been putting in the work.
They were looking even better today, to be quite honest. There was not a single aspect in this game where they weren't better than Complexity.
2-0 for Complexity, or against Complexity, I guess that would be.
We've got Gambit.
That would be.
We've got Gambit starting on the T side here. They're going to go for a straight A push up into it. Not much utility. They've just got in with the armor. They're getting the kills at least. They're going to try and trade it back. They're playing the distance. Axel's got up close. Complexity are just getting rolled over once again. Don't adjust your sets. Don't adjust the screen. Rush is the last man alive, and Complexity, well, they're finally putting up a fight, but it's Rush having to do all the work. He's got a USP in his hand. Both players aren't exactly that low, but he can drop headshots. Shiro's in a great spot. Hobbit on a massive flank. It doesn't matter what Rush does here. To pull this off would be incredible. He faked it out. He hasn't forced them off the position. Now he's going to stick to it. They're getting on top. Oh, they need to be careful. They need to get... My heart as well, Maniac. Literally, guys.
Hobbit's going to be looking for space. Rush opening up the debate with Axar. That's the second kill coming out of Config, so this could be the redemption for Complexity. Now in the lead, 5 versus 3. These Deagles working some magic. Rush is going to be tested again. Jumping down. Oh, missing the jump. That could have been it. He would have had that opportunity. And towards Hobbit. Winning the duel. Hobbit is doing it all. Bouncing back. Fighting back for Gambit. 3 versus 3 now. Stabilizing.
They really have stabilized. It was looking so bad. There was a lot of work being done. blamef gets traded out on Hobbit. He was missing the first few shots. He was fluffing them all. JKS is going to try and get the flank on go. Shiro planting in default. And this could work out for him. Hobbit now needs to just tap him away. JKS, careful though. It's the CZ of all weapons to play with. Oh, he's getting tagged up so heavily. Hobbit on 7 health. JKS throws the smoke down, wants to provide himself with some cover. Hobbit's got time. And he's just trying to sneakily go away with this one. He's going to start making a run for it. JKS has got no idea for now. As the time starts to whittle down, Hobbit will be able to put himself in such a good position. He'll get the plant down and be able to go anywhere where JKS will have no idea.
That is the problem.
And he's still there. JKS is still at B. He will be able to grab himself a weapon. Okay, there's a positive in that. But Hobbit has the element of surprise in every avenue.
There's no kit for JKS. There's no smoke for JKS. He has no idea where Hobbit can be. And because of the time he's going to need to make his way towards the bomb site, Hobbit could potentially be in 18 different positions. It's going to be almost impossible. For JKS now, what it's going to take is a fake tap and then gambling on the right position. He's got to make a guess, and it has to be the right one. Otherwise, Hobbit would just get away with it. It's tapping the bombs coming now. Which is going for the duel. Taking just charge.
Okay. Being applied. They've opened this up for themselves. blamef's been tagged up quite heavily. JKS instantly dealt with. Head ripped clean off. Gambit are in the site. They're large and in charge of this round for now. Complexity. Do you back away and save because of the double AWP setup? If Config doesn't get a kill early on here, that might just be the play. Oh, the timing's going to come into it. Rush has no idea where Hobbit is, and Hobbit has no idea where Rush is. Who's going to show themselves first? They're having a peek through the smoke. They're waiting for it to go down. Rush is stood there, and he can't win out the duel. Hobbit finishes him off, and now it's a 2v4. Config takes the shot, can't make it connect. And actually, Axar, he's looking to take the weapons from him. They're on point. Gambit, they're one step ahead. Every single place Complexity want to go, there's a Gambit player in their face, and Complexity cannot hit a barn door.
Some rotation right here, because Rush is completely alone. Great nade, a lot of damage being put down, but if they were to find him without any trade, suddenly Complexity's defense would be out of balance. Rush making a good job grabbing Axar before he dies. Now that's an avenue of opportunity. Now Shiro's going to be posted here, ready to punish whoever peeks towards that window. Miguel is not going to be able to prevail. blamef good positioning.
Yeah, blamef was ready to lock that down. Shiro, he's up with Inters, and Blame, he falls for the trap.
No.
Inters is not done yet. He's brought him back into this round. He doesn't want to show face now. The plant's going to come in. Complexity haven't been able to stop it, but Config, he's pushed on forward. He wants to jump through the window and try and make some magic happen. They might not expect his position at all here. Inter's behind the wall. He's looking to try and hold on, but Config, he's trying to sideswipe him. He doesn't quite expect it. Config misses a key shot. The reload's coming in. Inter's set to get the ace clutch. No way is this possible! Inter's a madman saves the day for Gambit.
Finally a good start from Complexity. Now blamef is in position to help Rush. They gotta make a difference. Rush has been tested a lot in the past. Good to adjust onto Nafany, but the trade comes clean. blamef hasn't been detected quite yet. He's still tucked behind corner. And here is the first kill. It is all looking different for Complexity now. Axtal in the 1 versus 3 with very little to do. Is he aware of Poison's position? I doubt so.
Oh, he took a step, but Config here, fast with the... You cannot.
Config, he's aggressive, he's being spotted out, so is Blame right here, dealing a lot of damage. That's a nice shot from Config, putting that AWP to work, gets out of there alive as well. Missing the movement, goes for the re-peek and hits that one to Shiro as well. You said it yourself, James, could that be the ignition of Complexity? Well, it ignited something in Config right now. That was well played. Gets the third one, misses the shot, falls back. Nope. Maybe a bit too much right there for Config.
Yeah, sticking around a little bit too long. Old Config, but he did enough damage. He picked up 2 crucial kills. Now JKS down on the A site, waiting for someone to push through connect. He's going to see what might be happening. Too many angles for him to cover on his own, though.
Look at Rush as well. Rush has taken so much map control, and he's about to get the drop onto Axide. Easy kill. A lot of map. It's good enough, Rush. You've done exactly what you needed to.
Pull back.
Slowly pull back, but he's going in for a second kill. Is Nafany aware of that risk? Elbow is peeking, but the kill is too quick for Rush. Great work with the silencer. This time it looks like Complexity are feeling it just a little bit better. They are eager to fight, and that could be a statement, you know. It could be a matter of ego. Say, hey, you know what? We're down 8-0, but I'm going to take the fight to you. I can beat you.
Out here, Shiro and his teammate are coming out. JKS, he hasn't found much success so far, but he will have to stand tall right now. Poison gets a duel towards middle. Winning that one, that's going to help out. Now JKS finds one, has to find two, doesn't get it. Oh, the Dreamhack coming in. Config now in a good position with an AWP. Finds one, finds two, and there's only one left, and that is Inters. We've seen it done it before in a 1 versus 2, but this one, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit too hard. They take a few shots through the smoke. They finish him off. 3 in a row for Complexity. They look angry.
Does he know they're coming? The setup is perfect. Are they going to check him to trigger this pin from Rush? He's waiting for it. That is beautiful. First kill, second kill for Rush. Standing in the front of him is Shiro with the AWP. Not the best weapon you want to have. Rush gone in for a third, maybe a fourth for Rush. Inters puts an end to it. But what a good jump from the B anchor of Complexity.
How I think a little bit more, right? Don't get overconfident when you're so far ahead. Do not allow this to slip away. Hobbit just spots out Poison. Easy kill for him to find. But is he going to expect... Oh no, shots being missed by JKS. He can't take the risk now. Hobbit can just back away. The bomb's going to go down. Information had. Inter's going to look towards CT spawn. Hobbit's up high. JKS has got nowhere he can go just yet. He knows BlameF has to do something huge here. Look at the positions. They're ready to deal with JKS however he may come at them. BlameF trying to get the wraparound to come from CT spawn. It's going to all come on timing. They deal with him. Now Inters hides away. He's going to play the game. He's playing it smart. JKS, he has nothing in this. No kit, no smoke, no flashes. Inters goes out for the fight. He's so confident. He's a madman and he shuts it down. He gets
Complexity in a good position.
Remember the magnitude of this match. Gambit, if they win this, go to the playoffs. They've just won Dreamhack Open. They go to the playoffs straight away of a Masters event. It's incredible.
Oh my god. It's not even a game anymore, is it?
What can Rush do against that?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Axel is just reading the cards, reading the palms, reading the newspaper. He's reading something because he just knew.
And the key thing, right? Gambit's in a bootcamp environment right now. They're dedicated to all of this. All these little things that Gambit have going for them. They're about to have a 12-3 first half here against Complexity. Config would have to pull off one insane play here, and it's not going to work out. He's going straight into the clutches of Shiro. Gambit...
That they need. They absolutely do. And Intern starts the worst way possible for them. Picking in with the USP. Nafani is right behind. It's just going to be shooting gallery. A lot of Glocks, a lot of runs, a lot of train. Axel with a good trade as well. Inter's just destroying everyone in a matter of 3 seconds.
Wrecked by one of those cards.
James just finding ways to have people make photoshops and that kind of thing. But now we have action on our hand. Intern's been tested once more, but he's got 22 kills, looking for 23. That is it. Shiro behind him with the AWP. That duo is working magic right now. Complexity cannot catch a single breath. How can they fight back? They're surrounded by opponents, hoping that they can find a kill. Inters is just on a tear. BlameF 1 versus 3 with the Galil. That's a decent amount of damage being put. You see 2 very wounded players hiding behind these pillars. Nafani, don't take a risk. You know he's about to punish you, but someone is coming in from the back and Hobbit puts him down every day. 24/7 for interns. Nafani finding another entry kill. Hobbit avoiding the flash, but the spray is not connecting. Config with some fight left in him, but the Galil reigns through. 3v2 now. Shiro could have punished him, but still a fight in it for Complexity.
Shiro's been tagged up though and pushed away. He'll go and reposition it. Plenty of utility being used, but Inters, he slipped on forward. He could put an end to this. They're dancing around the boxes. He tries to spray it out. He can't quite get it done. Inters, he goes for the smart play.
Pushing the boundaries just yet at least. Axel wants to go for duel and he gets it again.
Perfect timing.
That's a good timing. You're spot on. Gambit, they're spot on.
They really are.
Look at this. Another push coming in from Nafani. That is free. That is real estate right here. Oh, that was a little bit messy, but it doesn't matter. The kill comes through. 5v3. Good cover coming in from Axel on top of short. And just like that, Complexity are left wondering, or rather JKS is left wondering, what the hell can I do to bring it back? I don't think you can, but you can show me wrong.
1 versus 5, and I think it ends right here, right now. JKS is trying, but that is it. Gambit takes down Complexity 16-5.